As a guest, when I used to come here 15 years ago, that's pretty much how I learned to fish the spots. And then I kept coming back year after year. And once you kind of get the bug for a place and it gets in your soul, it's tough to not be there. When I was a teen, I got to work with my grandfather in his boat, and it was very similar to fishing for salmon in the ocean, you know, using downriggers and flashers and hoochies and spoons and whatnot. So I was fortunate that way. I got to spend a lot of time on the water, and once you get hooked, you know. In Port Hardy, we're very fortunate. There's a ton of structure in the Queen Charlotte Strait and the Queen Charlotte Sound that provide a lot of upwelling currents. It makes for a very nutrient-rich ocean, and that benefits the fish, the salmon especially. We generally, at the north end of the island and in Port Hardy here, we get a crack at everybody's fish before they head south. I actually started a program this summer that, you know, any client who releases a Chinook over 35 pounds, if they come back next year, I'll give them a free half day. I feel as an angler, you know, our forefathers took a lot of the bigger fish out of the gene pool, and that's why we don't have a lot of bigger fish anymore. We've lost the habitat we've lost. It's up to us as guides especially to maintain our resource. I love the heartbreak even of losing a fish. I love the tough days. I appreciate the great days even more when you got those tough days. I love that aspect of it, you know, the cerebral nature of it. But I also love, you know, the wildlife. You know, to me, I have the best office in the world. Every day is a new adventure for us here. You know, we've only been here for 5 years, so we're still settling into the community, but soon I'd like to open a freshwater aspect to this business because this place has world-class steelheading and salmon fishing. My daughter's 3.5, her name's Talal. You know, she's a little avid outdoors girl. A lot like me when I was a child, super high energy, full of life. We bring her on lots of hikes, all sorts of different camping adventures.
I saw it.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go try to catch one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch this tiny one.
It's a tough life for a little fish. I gotta spend a year in the river, go to the estuary. All the big fish are trying to bite them. It's not easy being a little fishy. You know, it's a constant adventure out there, and I love sharing that with my clients and my friends and my family. And, you know, I couldn't see myself doing anything else at this point in my life, to be honest.